Yo, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Heat Ray Vision podcast. Tonight, I got myself, Hector, also known as Scene 6. And with me, I got Mario.
What up?
Danny.
Yo.
And we got a special guest in the building.
Very special.
In the car.
Very
Teely.
Boy Teely. Yo, what's up?
And we've mentioned Teely before. You know, Teely is a good friend of mine, and he is Mario's is
He's my family.
Yeah,
He's
Mario's cousin. And yeah, we're gonna be reviewing Dungeons and Dragons. Honor
Among Thieves.
Type shit.
Honor Among Thieves.
Greatness
Right.
from small beginnings.
And so, but before we get started, guys, I just want to let you guys know you guys can listen to us anywhere on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, SoundCloud, and also YouTube. Is that everything? Spotify as well. Mm-hmm. And make sure you guys follow our socials at Heat Ray Vision Podcast or go to heatrayvisionpodcast.com. You're going to see all of our links and socials there. But yeah, this episode is going to be pretty special, man. We are in a car recording right now. We want to go see the movie. We had to go all the way over here with Teely because Teely lives in way further in Chicago.
Yeah, like
and,
40 minutes away from us.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so that's the only difference that we had to make, but everything else is going to play out the same.
Man, HRV's mobile.
Right.
We got
this. Exactly. We're mobile in this bitch. But yeah, guys, so I got a couple questions as well. I like to do these types of questions at the beginning of the show now. And eventually, once we get a lot more listeners and we get a bunch of more questions, I'm sure we could dedicate a whole podcast to that. Mm-hmm. But yeah, okay, so let's get right into it. And also, guys, I understand the last episode, we took like 30 minutes answering questions, bro. It was crazy. So just skip around. If you're listening right now, just skip around. If you just want to hear the review, just skip around. See if we're getting to the review or whatever. So, but yeah. Okay, so the first one we got is from Jonathan. Once again, Jonathan. Mm-hmm. Shout out to Jonathan.
Shout out to you, my man.
He says, thoughts on the Scott Pilgrim anime with same cast coming back to fill the roles.
Oh yeah, I heard about this.
Scott Pilgrim?
Yeah, it's on Netflix, I believe.
Yeah.
Because they tweeted it's a big cast.
Yeah, it is.
They got like Chris Evans in that bitch. Who else? Dude, like a bunch of like big name motherfuckers in that anime, bro.
I was shocked. It's everyone. The original cast of like the OG the movie Scott Pilgrim.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So like, I like Scott Pilgrim. It was one of those. That movie, dude. Like even though it's like PG-13, I believe, or the one that I'm talking about, the Scott Pilgrim versus the World or Saves the World. I forgot what it's called.
Yeah.
Even though it's PG-13, I remember like it gives me like a super bad vibes.
Oh, where it's like not to be taken too seriously.
Yeah, but even though it's PG-13, it's not like crazy like rated R like those other movies or like Project X or like I don't know why I always get that vibes. But yeah, I think that's fucking cool. I think most shows or whatever they should be doing like they should do that.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Have the
bring
OG
you know
cast
what I
come
mean?
back?
That's
that would be raw.
Yeah, what do you guys think? Have you guys seen that movie Scott Pilgrim? Or do you guys
call me.
not really?
You guys are probably gonna be upset, but I've never seen this film.
Damn.
The only one, because this
I
one.
saw it once, bro.
No, I've seen like.
I don't even remember. I'm honest with you.
Because this is
Make
like
sure you
what,
have
like a rock and roll type of
There you go.
of movie. It deals with rock and
Yeah,
roll.
yeah.
The only one that I've actually seen that's someone like this, and you guys might make fun of me and kill me, is Jack Black's one, School of Rock.
That was raw.
That was raw.
That's a good movie.
Yeah.
That
I've
shit
never
was
seen
raw.
this one though, man. But
No, yeah, that was
I'd be
raw.
interested in seeing the OG one and this new one.
Okay. All right. Okay. So yeah, bro. I think that's fucking raw, man. They should keep doing that. But the next question is from Zion
What's up?
again.
What up,
Shout
Zion?
out Zion, Z, man. Fuck out of here.
Zion.
Fuck it, man. He asks, what made you guys decide to start making the podcast?
Well,
I mean, to sum it up, really, is just we would just have these conversations,
Yeah.
but like regularly all the damn time, because we would go to the movies not as often as we do now, but we would go pretty often. Like we would probably go like once or twice to see a movie that we were all interested in, and then we would always, after we would leave the theater and all that, we would just talk like, "Yo, bro, so what'd you think about that movie?" I was like, "I like this part, bro, but like this and that," and we would just discuss the movie. And then one day, I just about like, "Why don't we just start a podcast? Because we already do a podcast, we just don't record it." And like we're like just for fun, like let's see what happens. And
I mean, that's what there's more like
into
is,
it.
yeah,
Like, for Hector.
for me, why I
But
came up with it. So
I don't know if you wanna.
no, yeah, I'm gonna say really quickly. The main people in the pod. Okay, so before we actually had a previous podcast, because we've been podcasting since 2019, bro.
Yeah.
Like with a fucking shitty mic in the car and all that stuff.
It was the Yeti, right?
When you say
Yeah.
we, I think you should tell who was like the OG.
Yeah, it was me, Mario, and Everardo.
Mhm.
I think Everardo, the one that was in our John Wick review,
Mm-hmm.
and our Everything Everywhere All at Once. But yeah, so we just did and it was honestly just bullshit. We were not necessarily bringing any value with this type of podcast, in the sense of we do bring value because we were reviewing a movie and whatever, giving our take. But with the other podcast, it was legit just random fucking topics, just talking out of our
We're just
ass.
fucking around.
Yeah,
pretty
dude,
much.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And so eventually we just kept going with that until we just stopped. And to be honest, like, I guess in my eyes it was like, okay, we're not going to grow just because, even though this is fun to us and we're just talking and stuff, I want to be successful. I want to grow. I need more, right? So I was like, well, people don't give a fuck, bro. You know what I mean? You can only make podcasts like that if you're already like established.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's when people will give a fuck about your funny stories or whatever. And so with this podcast, if anything, like myself, I'm the creator and I'm the founder of the pod, and I guess Mario thinks of it that way. Yeah, sure, that's true. Like, we would have those conversations and stuff, but with me, I guess in a sense, I wanted to bring value to a podcast, and not only that, I also would not watch a bunch of movies and shows. Like, even Javi and Mario, like, have you guys seen, or like Danny would be like, have you guys seen this? Have you guys seen that? And I would be like, nah, man, I haven't seen it. Or like, have you finished Attack on Titan yet? Nah, bro, I just haven't seen it. Because I'd just not watch shit at all. And this is back when Mario was saying we were watching a bunch of movies like we are now. The only reason we are doing it is because of the fucking podcast. But before, I was kind of like you, Thiele, where like I just wouldn't watch movies and like whatever.
Just keep up with shit.
Yeah, I just wouldn't. I just work on other stuff. Like, I just work on other stuff, building myself up. And I'm like, damn. Because if I sit down, like, because me and my eyes, I'm like, if I just fucking sit down, like fucking Hav, no offense, Hav, and just binge watch a show, and that's it. In my eyes, bro, if I'm not doing anything with it, I'm kind of like wasting time. I know that might be fucked up, but like, oh no, but like, you know, you're entertaining. You're entertaining yourself. It's entertainment. I don't know, man. That's not how my mind works, man. Like, it's with me, like, whatever I'm doing, something has to come out of it where there's potential and success and growth. That's just how I always thought of it. So I was like, okay, cool. What can I do to be able to catch up on these shows all my friends are telling me about and all these different things? And so I can still have pleasure playing these games and all these different, watching these movies and shows. What can I do? Because I don't want to watch it and not do shit. For some reason, my brain, Danny, I just have to do something.
Right.
And so I said, yo, let's just do a fucking podcast. We already like podcasting. Boom. This podcast, it'll bring value to people and stuff.
Right.
We could blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? And that's how I thought of it, Mario. I don't know if you noticed or if I told you, Mario, before this. I don't know.
Did you, Mario?
What
Hector is asking?
I mean, I didn't know about the everything he did. He wanted it to have a purpose behind it.
So you just thought I made this podcast just like
for the fucking?
Fuck it, right?
No, I know you wanted to be successful, but I'm talking like before, like everything you do in your life.
Okay.
Oh,
I was like, everything. I was like, oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, like, why do you think when I game I want to record, or like when I want to stream, or same with this, like if I'm watching this shit, I want to make something, or even the comic book stuff. I want to get into comic books. And what did we do? Right, like you and I, Thiele and Danny and me, we plan on doing like a comic podcast or whatever, right? All these different things, just because, like, if for some reason in my mind is like, if I get it, it's entertainment, it's enjoyment, but like, it's like I'm wasting time. Like, I need to bring back, I need to add value somehow.
Right.
I don't know, man. I guess it's just a way deeper meaning.
And another thing too, if you don't mind if I add on
go ahead, bro.
To what Hector's saying, you know, and like it's something that I feel like not just, you know, the four of us sitting in this car can, you know, appreciate. I feel like with this whole podcast and like the stuff that these guys are doing with, like, you know, their other projects and you know, like other projects that they're working on, you know, is to bring value to you guys, and that way maybe we can just be one big, you know, weird nerd geek family, you know, liking movies, shows, comic books, superheroes, you know, all that type of crazy stuff.
Yeah.
You know.
And it's not like,
because nowadays who isn't enjoyed by all that stuff, you
that's
know?
true.
You know?
And if this becomes successful,
you know,
then
because
dude,
of you guys,
right, it's like, holy shit, we're able to do these things and get something out of it, right,
and you guys will be, you know, we'll be pleasing your guys' like entertainment, and we can just, you know, kick it back, answer some questions, you know, and just vibe together pretty much.
Because and it's a podcast, man. You could listen to this while you're working and stuff. I remember when we worked together, Danny, honestly, when it was like grind mode and shit, I would just listen to podcasts, bro. Podcasts absolutely saved me, bro.
Yeah, you would tell me about that.
Yeah, dude. Podcasts.
They saved me at work, bro.
That's what I'm saying, man. So
no, not me. I would be watching movies.
You're crazy for that, bro.
Dude,
you would be in an OP, bro.
Danny would bring his fucking laptop.
You're lying.
To fucking work,
dude.
They
told me that.
He'd like hide it in his backpack. Like, it was fucking crazy.
Yeah, bro.
But anyways, yeah, guys. So hopefully, like, if you guys are listening to this while you're doing homework, or, you know, walking your dog, or at work and stuff, I mean, hopefully that still brings value into your life in some way. Right. Or if you guys, I don't fucking know, if y'all just sit in your room and just listen to this, man, I respect that. Hey, fuck it.
And another
hopefully
thing too.
Yeah,
go ahead, bro.
I was about to say, hopefully when we get a studio and get cameras and shit, now you could actually like sit down and actually watch and stuff. But
what I was gonna say, but before I cut you off,
go ahead.
my bad, is that you know, another thing too, guys, is that I know y'all might not know me, you know, as much.
Oh shit, we getting deep.
How you guys know like Hector, Mario, and like Javi, in this case?
Yeah, because just real quick, this podcast, the main people, I guess, would be me, Mario, and Hav, and obviously Danny would just pop in here and there
whenever I can.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But
what I was saying is that don't ever be afraid, guys, to, you know, send these guys messages. You know, sure, maybe they won't respond on the quicks, you know, but they will try to get back.
I respond to all of them
as soon as he can, you know, because it's just one person on the socials, and it's Hector. And, you know,
I'm the one that manages everything. Yeah. I put up the clips.
You know, like, don't ever think that you guys don't ever feel embarrassed thinking you can't send, you know, like Hector some questions or some recommendations on what maybe, you know, like we or like these guys can try to do to please, you know, some of you guys, because
I like feedback.
I like to think that your guys' feedback really matters.
Like, if you guys think like we need to improve the way we run shit, or the
way we talk, or
I don't know
what certain like genre movies we review or whatever.
But to be honest, bro, I feel like because we're young, because let's be real, most like movie review podcasts or like all this type of shit, I feel like they're a little bit more formal. Yeah. And with us, we're just laid back and just be fucking around talking shit.
Have you guys ever mentioned how, you know?
I don't think we have.
No.
Okay, well, fuck it. We're gonna we'll just say this. I mean, me myself, I'm 23. That's fucking weird saying
23, man.
I'm 23. Mario, 23 too, right?
Yeah, I'm 23.
Yeah, I'm 23.
We're all 23. Well, no, except for Tilly. Tilly, you're 24.
23. I turned 24 in July.
Yeah.
Okay, but Tilly's the oldest.
So
I think Tilly's the oldest.
Tilly's the oldest.
We're gonna turn 24 this year, but But yeah, man.
Yeah, so basically.
So that's another thing too, guys, is that we can relate with you guys. You know, we're not dinosaurs. You know, thank God. You know, we still got that mindset of like kids, because you know all this stuff that we like do the podcast on. It brings us.
And really quickly, I know during the pandemic, a bunch of people became streamers and like all these different things, like whatever. A bunch of people started podcasts, and even right now started podcasts. And I was telling Mario, I'm like, bro,
yeah, he would.
I would at 2018, I would make podcasts like when I was by myself in 2018, and then 2019 is when we did it with Mario and Navarro. 2019, this was way before the podcast craze.
Yeah.
So just letting you guys know right now, we didn't just start this just cause like following everyone else. Like I've been doing this. I always had fun doing it and everything. But anyways, okay, moving on to the next question. I know we're taking quite a bit. With Steel, man, shout out to Steel, man.
Shout out
Steel.
man.
We got he asks, what are y'all favorites video games?
That's tough.
So
bro.
I think should to be fair, should we just do top three?
I think top three is fair.
Okay, top three. Danny, let's go with you first. Bro.
All right, man. So
top three.
My top three, and Don't roast me, man, please.
Oh my God.
Both in the car and in the comments.
It's
man.
Animal Crossing.
But
Hey man.
so my top 3 games, guys.
It's Genshin Impact.
It would have to be between my first game, because I was actually talking about it, earlier today on our way to the movie.
Yeah.
Or no, sorry, on our way
yeah.
to go get some food at a hibachi buffet. I told these guys that the OG Resident Evil 4, just because I grew up at a very young age playing the OG Resident Evil games because of my pops. The first Resident Evil game that I played was 2, and then my second one was, weirdly enough, number 4. And number 4, just, I have a very, very, spot in my heart for that OG game. But the second one would have to be Pokemon Platinum. Pokemon Platinum, which is a mix between, for those of you that don't know, it's a mix between Pokemon Diamond and Pokemon Pearl.
Yeah.
And so my third game would have to be Black Ops 2, man, to be honest.
Really?
That's the
Yeah,
greatest
Black
COD
Ops
in my
2.
opinion.
Damn.
That's the greatest COD in my opinion.
Yeah, that's my
Okay.
my greatest.
So that's your top 3? Okay.
Those are my top.
Mario, your top 3?
Shit.
No, man, it's hard. It was hard.
I think I got my
This is-
top 3.
You go, then you go.
Then yeah, you go, man. Let
you
Mario
got yours?
think.
Okay,
Or
I
do
think
them
okay.
Give a top 3.
My top 3, I would say, is Skyrim.
All right, yeah.
Okay.
Fucking love
yeah,
Skyrim. Skyrim, I guess.
Great game.
Either in my top 3 would be Minecraft, bro.
Okay, that's
Minecraft don't fail, dude.
That game don't die, bro. It's
Like
crazy.
Minecraft,
Yeah.
like you could be how old or whatever, you could always come back to it. It's just a vibe. It's just, dude,
That's true,
Minecraft is
man.
one of the best games, bro.
Yep.
I guess my third would be, fuck, dude, that's tough, bro. There's a bunch of good games. I would say, there's a bunch of good games, bro. I'm gonna just say the GTA 4.
Okay,
Yeah,
not
dude.
bad.
I think GTA 4. There's a bunch of like we could make a top 10 list, bro. But those,
Yeah.
I guess, those are the only ones I guess I think of my top of my head. But yeah, Teely, what about you, bro?
For me, it has to be Witcher 3.
Okay.
Of course.
Is that your one?
Witcher 3.
That's my one for
That's
sure.
your one, okay,
Just
so-
because
so
I
you're
love
going
the
1, 2, 3,
characters
okay.
and the fact that your decisions kind of like affect the story,
Yeah.
and I just get immersed inside the story like crazy. Second one will have to be Halo 2. So I recently played that,
Fuck. You see,
and bro,
I forgot about that. Halo 2
I-
got to be my top 3.
I hate
That's what I'm
myself.
saying,
that
bro.
I was missing out.
I think I might just say a bunch of games that I love.
Mario,
Listen,
I'm
I'm not
telling
top
you,
3. Just
you have to play the fucking Halo games, bro.
I'm telling you,
so
bro.
good. Halo 2 was right, and then last one to be BO1, just because it was my
Okay.
first
BO1.
Call of
Oh,
Duty.
yeah,
That
BO1.
was a special part.
That's
in my
facts,
heart.
dude.
I
Not
just
bad.
love that game.
Yeah, me and him playing it all the damn time.
Yeah, on the PS3, bro. That shit was lit, dude.
Them
That's
OG
facts,
zombies.
bro.
Those are my top 3.
That's
now.
crazy.
Okay, yeah. For
What about
now.
you, Mario girl?
Shit, bro. It's tough to give you a top 3, man. I guess I can just say a bunch of games that I like. That or not like, that I
Just
love.
say 3 of them.
I would say 3 that I love. Just to give you like a range of what I play.
Yeah.
Dragon Age Inquisition is probably my favorite open world RPG game.
Yep.
I fucking love that game. I can't wait for the
Figured.
sequel. Hopefully they don't fuck it up. And in terms of single player,
None of us said The Last of Us. See that?
I was literally about to say that, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Well,
It's all a bunch of
Dragon
games,
Age is a single player game. What am I talking about?
I'm
But
just
like,
saying.
I'm talking like straight up linear as fuck. I'm gonna say The Last of Us is
Yeah.
probably one up there. Like Uncharted is also really good. God of War is also really good.
Fuck.
It's
Can't
just
fit
a
them
lot,
all,
man.
that's
It's
the
a
thing.
lot, bro.
Life is Strange, the very first one, that shit's really good. Like I love
Okay.
those type of games. In terms of shooters, like straight up just COD, I'm gonna go with Danny. BO2 is my favorite Call of Duty of all
Yeah,
time.
BO2 is the best.
But I love games like BioShock Infinite, like the whole BioShock franchise. I
Yeah.
love Mass Effect. I love.
Right.
I like Persona, but I only ever played the beginning of Persona 5. But I could tell that I would love it if I fucking played it all. But that game's long as shit. Ghost of Tsushima is another game I love.
Yeah, dude.
All right, you
Um,
named enough.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I
My
just
boy
can't.
Mario's
It's
named
just-
I just
all of them,
can't,
bro.
man.
It's just a bunch of favorite games. And,
Maybe
and-
one day we'll give our top
Yeah,
10
and
or
I
something.
know because I have this in our socials as well. Like this podcast is dedicated to films, TV, and video games, and it's funny because we are lacking on the video games aspect. And I would talk to Mario, yo Mario, we got to do a video game podcast.
It's just
So still, bro, there will be more video game podcasts, whether it's news related, whether it's I don't know, maybe we could talk
walkthroughs or
about.
something.
I brought
No.
up the idea to actors like,
Like-
bro, what if we just talk about videos, like what we like, what we don't like, what do we think
Okay.
about the current video game space?
Exactly,
Okay.
stuff like that,
Shit like
or
that.
just give like our top 10 games.
Another thing
and
too would be
compare 'em
like
or-
be able
or-
to compare the remakes with the
Or a
OGs.
tier list. We could do like a
Mhm.
tier
Yeah,
list.
I like
A
that
tier list
too.
video?
Right.
Okay, that would be cool.
Different genres.
Yeah, so trust me, guys. More video game content is definitely gonna come out. I'll admit we're definitely lacking on that. And just really quickly, Steele also had another question. Just we're gonna do this really quick.
Yeah, go
he
ahead,
says, "What artists do y'all listen to?"
Artists?
Are we gonna give our top 3 as well?
I
Or
don't think
just top one, or just main
Just
one?
artists that you listen to. I don't think
yeah,
it's
I
asking
mean,
for a
yeah.
top one.
I mean, yeah, it's just what you listen to right now, whatever.
All right, I mean,
Fuck, bro. Let
Fuck,
me look what
that's-
the fuck I
that-
listen
I mean,
to.
I'll start right now.
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
go
go
ahead.
To
ahead.
say my
Spotify
number
real
one
quick.
artist is Drake.
Okay.
But what I'm
Yeah,
listening to right
Drake.
now is Post Malone.
Okay.
Oh,
Drake,
He's a
okay.
good guy.
okay.
He's a good one. He's a good one. Teely, what about you, man?
Okay, I
Me?
guess I got my 3.
I think I started out last year strong with Bad Bunny.
Nice.
So I started
Bad
getting
Bunny.
more into reggaeton.
Mhm.
And then right now, I kind of went back with metal. So like Metallica or Korn.
Nice,
and all
very
that.
good.
Not bad. Very
And
good.
lastly, it's been like corridos. Cause dude, it's been like a huge wave. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try it out, bro. I'm gonna see what the
Hell
hype is.
no.
So far,
To
it's
the
been pretty good.
roots.
Yeah.
Back
bro.
to the roots.
Yeah, bro. So
Yeah.
with
What
so with
about
me
you, Bob?
right now, recently, I've been listening to a lot of Lil Baby,
Mm.
Pop Smoke. I've been
R.I.P.
listening to
Yeah.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Man, fuck man. Party Next Door. I've been
Okay,
listening
Party,
to.
Party
Party,
got a good
yeah,
one,
Party
too.
Also
Next
been
Door.
listening to Lucky.
I don't know who that is,
me
but
neither.
Lucky.
Who's lucky?
I'm sure he's a
Lucky.
What type of music does he make?
He's from Chicago. Lucky.
Oh shit, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
A Thousand
so
Band Fonny.
What's this shit?
I don't know.
Lucky. Fuck, dude. Here, what if I play this song?
Oh, okay. I've heard that song. Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, copyright.
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 But yeah, Lucky. I mean, that's just what I've been
That's
listening
what's
to recently, man. There's a bunch of different artists I listen to. But yeah, I guess that'll just give us a picture, whatever.
I mean, well, mine. I'm gonna just give
yeah, go ahead.
3, I guess. You know, since that's what we were doing. It would have to be Drake. You know,
Drake.
Bad
Drake.
Bunny. Even though I know a lot of people aren't really
3
all
Drakes.
too happy with what he's doing. You know, currently right now.
What the fuck is he doing?
It's just a bunch of like drama.
Ah, okay.
You know,
I got you.
I mean, I don't really pay attention to that type of stuff, but I mean, as long as he ain't going like, batshit crazy like Kanye West,
Dude,
Oh, yeah.
saying he loves certain groups and certain individuals, I'm good, bro. But my third one would have to be Lil Durk,
Lil Durk.
Yeah,
I should have said Lil Durk.
Gotta show love from an artist from the city, man. Our city.
I think the song that I listen to now with Lil Durk and Lil Baby is with Every Chance I Get with DJ Khaled.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good one, man.
That
That's
was
a
good.
one.
But anyways, that's to answer your questions, bro. We definitely have more artists, but yeah. So guys, if you guys want to ask more questions and stuff, make sure you guys follow our Instagram at Hero Vision Podcast. I usually do polls there and whatnot, and I do polls like what movie you guys want to see first, if 2 big movies are coming out on a weekend, or if questions. That's where I'll ask like, hey, I need questions for the next episode. And if there's no questions, that's fine. It's whatever. But if there's a bunch of questions, hopefully, like I said, maybe we could dedicate a whole podcast, like a Q&A type shit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah, guys. So that being said, let's get right into the movie, Dungeons and Dragons. We're gonna make this, I guess, pretty quickly. We're not gonna go super in depth, just because it's pretty late, man. Like,
About to be 1 now.
it's about to be 12.
Oh, 12.
11:50.
Yeah, it's about to be 12, bro. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead.
No, I was gonna say really quick before these guys
Yeah.
get into their review, because it's gonna be mostly their review.
Oh my
I unfortunately fell asleep like twice.
He
No,
stayed
3
doing
times.
that,
3
bro.
times during the film. So I'm gonna just say a little quick rundown of what I enjoyed of the film, of
Okay.
what little film I saw, because I did fall asleep 3 times. Was
Oh,
that,
and before you start, this will be a spoiler review, as
Right,
always.
spoiler
Oh,
review.
yeah.
Spoiler.
and then I'll just give my rating at the very end, unless you want.
Yeah, we'll do it all
unless-
together. at the
all
end.
together.
All
Okay,
together.
so then I'm gonna just say what I enjoyed about the film. What I really enjoyed about the film was, call me crazy. The cinematography was, I think it was on point.
Yeah.
There were certain shots that I really did admire, like
Mhm.
the castle scene, the volcano scene.
Yup.
Just them walking.
That was
the
like
environment.
legit, like the first
That was
20
like
minutes of the movie.
That was in the beginning,
like 15
guys.
minutes.
What else? I really liked. I like the acting. Call me crazy, and
Yeah.
it worked.
No,
Like
it
for
worked,
a
yeah.
movie,
It actually worked, yeah.
for a movie that you would think that they could never make a film dedicated to like a board game.
Yeah.
They actually made something like pretty fucking badass.
Mhm.
In my opinion, it was really
Yeah, they
cool.
did.
Like the the story was there, even though maybe some people won't enjoy it, but it was still there. I enjoyed it enough. Well, of what little I saw, I enjoyed that. But overall, I think from what I saw, it was really badass. You know, like the CGI, everything was cool as shit. You know.
Okay, so Dungeons. Okay, so when the trailer first came out, I know Mario and I were pretty hyped, bro.
Yeah.
Right, Mario?
I
We're
was-
like, yo,
I
we gotta
was hooked.
fucking see that.
I was
dude.
like, yo, I'm watching that.
And
shit.
obviously, Hav, right? He said, nah. He said, eh. He was just like, I don't give a fuck type shit. We're like, all right, whatever. We're gonna still watch it, and I'm glad I did because we ended up. The reviews came out and a bunch of people were praising it. We heard a lot of good things. Like even the dude that would like read our fucking tickets
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
was like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
he's
y'all,
like,
y'all finna have a blast.
Yeah.
Y'all
Y'all
gonna
finna
enjoy this one.
right, you
I
know."
think that's what he said.
Yeah.
Those were his
I mean,
exact
we even got
words,
lucky
yeah.
with the Atmo shit too.
Yeah. Bro.
Oh yeah,
bro.
no, low key.
We got lucky, bro. I think it was
That shit added on to my experience in the movie.
Yeah, it
bro.
made it better, in
We
my opinion.
felt the
vibration.
The
The rumbling.
vibration.
Yeah.
in
That
the
shit was so
back,
cool. Not
yeah.
gonna
It
lie.
made honestly made the movie experience way better.
Mhm.
No, that's facts, bro. I'm glad we did do that. So okay, so yeah, the trailer was fucking cool. We ended up checking it out, and I guess okay, just like, let's give like a quick rundown of the story and everything, and then we'll go into the parts that we liked, nitpick or whatever if there are any. So the quick summary of rundown, we get introduced to this person who I forgot his name, man. I suck at remembering names when I'm watching
know.
movies.
Chris
bro.
Pine, Zach. Chris Pine.
Yeah, where he's a harper, right? He's what does he do again?
He worked as like he was like a secret agent,
Like a spy type
like a
shit.
spy type of thing,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
like
Right.
that. And he would collect information from people and shit like that.
right, and well, what happened? He had a wife. He has also a daughter, and he would do these different things and turn in these thieves and bandits or whatnot. And unfortunately, due to those things, those people want to get their get back, right? You know what I mean?
Revenge.
They want the revenge on him for
Yep.
what he was doing, putting them away and everything like that. And so what happened, which I thought was like, holy shit, like what the fuck, is those people that came back for revenge ended up killing his wife. And yeah, killing his wife, and obviously the baby was thankfully safe. And this was like very in the beginning. It's like,
Very
holy
beginning
shit,
of the
yeah.
movie.
Yep.
And that's one thing that I like, bro, is that they like from the very jump, like they introduced everyone pretty well.
Yeah.
Like his main story and everything, and like yeah, they just introduce everything well. But so he's explaining the story to the judges because they were in prison. He was in prison there with some other like a friend of his named was it Helga?
Holga.
Yeah, Holga.
Olga or Helga?
Holga.
Holga, I think.
Holga.
Yeah.
So yeah, they were imprisoned, and we're like, what the fuck? Who are these guys? Why are they in prison? And they explain everything, and he explains his backstory, trying to get the judges to pardon him, to release him. And we later find out is he, after his wife died, obviously that broke him. He said, fuck this oath. I'm not going to be this spy or like this harper anymore. And he rounded up a group of people, and one of them was an ex-con, another one was like a sorcerer, all these different people. And because one of them said there is this
Thing.
there's
Talisman.
this stone type thing.
Wasn't it
Tablet.
talisman?
What's the
Talisman?
tablet?
What the fuck is that?
It was a type of like stone, like
Yeah.
Basically,
they-
it brought back
hold
some-
Mario,
on,
what the fuck is a
shit.
talisman, bro?
I don't
Isn't
know
that
what
what it's
that
called?
is, bro.
I don't know what the fuck it is, bro. To me, it looks a fucking rock, bro.
Isn't that what they called it though?
I
I
guess
don't
that's
know.
what it.
I thought it
Well,
was a tablet, like a little like.
oh,
Look,
yeah, like a
yeah, like, little
a,
anyways, like, we're not gonna say what it does, right?
I mean, it's a
That
spoiler.
would be spoiling the movie, but
Wait, Danny,
Oh,
this
this
is
is
a
a
spoiler
spoiler
It is
review.
a spoiler,
Oh,
bro.
it is.
Yes, it's a
Yeah.
spoiler. We just said at the beginning.
Yeah.
Danny,
Hey, you sleeping through the
Danny's
podcast
still
too, bro?
asleep.
Danny's sleeping through the podcast. No, yeah, it's spoilers, bro. But yeah, so what are you?
No, I'm good. I'm good. You're right.
Okay.
You're right, bro. I'm tripping.
So yeah, so obviously he's explaining the story, and obviously he rounds up all these different people, and he meets this sorcerer, right? This evil type of sorcerer girl that says, "Hey, I can get you what you want," and it's this tablet, whatever, this stone that is able to resurrect the dead, only one person. And so obviously the main character, he says, well, I'm going to use that to resurrect my wife. And so that was the plan. But eventually when they get there, that same sorcerer, I guess, the evil one that was helping him out, whatever, ended up trapping him and Helga. And that's how they ended up getting caught while they were stealing that amulet. Would it be amulet? I don't know.
That
But
horn thing, yeah.
Or Mario said talisman or whatever. and they end up getting caught. And before they end up getting caught, he looks at one of his friends who was the ex-con and says, "Hey, take care of my daughter." And essentially the whole goal is for him to, I guess, go and find her daughter, because like he's been locked up for I don't know how many years.
2 years.
2 years.
Oh, 2 years?
Yeah.
2 years, right? And so his goal was to go find his daughter and everything and get back that amulet that he gave to the ex-con. And then we find out the ex-con was lying, was lying to his daughter, explaining, saying, "Hey, your dad like left you here. He just wanted this for the riches." He explained that the tablet thing wasn't for resurrecting. It was for riches or something.
Riches.
So he could resell it and get money and get rich.
Right, and so the daughter ends up building resentments, like, "You only care about the riches, you don't care about me." Then he's explaining, "No, that's not true. I came for you, and honestly, that's for resurrecting people, or resurrecting someone, and I was going to use it on the mother, build her family again." And they create this whole dilemma, and obviously the daughter doesn't believe him. The ex-con is now like a lord, right, of that place.
He's like a king.
Yeah.
He's like a king type shit, so he ends up, kicking them out, basically. They're about to be killed. They end up escaping, and now they're back in the real world trying to gather up the Scooby Gang to get revenge and get back his daughter, and stop the evil sorcerer wizard, right? So that's pretty much the premise of the story, to be honest. One thing I did like is like the emotional parts. Like when the parts where there was emotional, it was emotional. I thought the balance was good right there. Like whenever they would show what's it called?
Backstory.
Like backstories about his wife and stuff. Like that, like that one,
flashbacks?
like that one scene where they're trying to kill that dragonfly. You remember that scene?
Let It Go.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that dragonfly is. Oh, like sometimes you just gotta let it go. And to me, I'm like, oh well, that means
He's
let go of her.
foreshadowing. Yeah.
Yep.
Right. So those scenes were cool. And also, I don't know, I told Danny this, that the daughter in this movie, bro, is a daughter from 65.
Yeah, bro,
Yeah,
it
I
was-
saw that, bro.
Did you notice that?
Yeah, immediately I was like, wait a minute, ain't that the girl from 65?
Yeah.
Hey, that's not your
So I
daughter,
just-
bitch.
so I
That's
just
Adam
searched it
Driver's
up.
daughter.
Right. Right. Okay. And Danny, another thing, he also said he was expecting more action in this movie.
More action.
Yeah.
I could see that
Which-
from the trailers.
Yeah.
That's
Definitely
true.
But I
It
didn't.
did-
I didn't really mind that though.
Right.
When there was action, it was worth it. I'll tell
Oh,
you that.
yeah.
It was like
Dude,
everything was badass.
That's one
like,
thing
the
I want to say,
fighting.
bro, is the choreography.
Yeah, it was
the
all
fighting
like,
was
good.
fucking lit.
It
Yeah.
was.
Along with honestly, the acting was on point. I mean,
Yeah, I
you
can
know,
Yeah.
like,
good.
everybody gave it their all.
You
and
can
it
really
showed,
tell that
and it
these
showed.
actors had really good chemistry on set
Yeah.
when they were making
Exactly.
these
Mhm.
scenes and
Mhm.
shit.
Like the fighting was good, and especially that fighting at the very end when they were fighting the evil witch.
The Red
Mhm.
Witch.
Yeah, right. When they were, and you know that moment where like the camera's like kind of circling around her a bit, and then everyone is doing their like
They're
Like
all-
trying to hit.
Yeah.
her.
Almost like a
that
Marvel
shit.
thing, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I was about to say. That shit reminded me of like Marvel, like the
Yeah.
MCU, or like
Yeah.
with Captain America and Bucky and Iron Man
Oh,
fighting.
okay.
Oh, yeah.
Like that shit reminded me. I'm like, holy shit! Like it was great, dude. And obviously the fuck, what's her name, bro? She's from Fast. Holga. I forgot her name. But she did really well too. Her fighting was fucking sick.
Mhm.
The fighting in this bitch was cool, man. And also the CGI as well.
Mhm.
The CGI was
yeah.
cool. I don't think there was nothing that I saw was kind of like, oh, what the fuck.
Now, one thing I really liked was the creatures in this film.
Yeah,
Everything-
right.
Because it's based
Mythical
off of the
creatures.
board game,
Right,
bro.
right.
Obviously, they have great shit to be inspired by, and I thought every creature on here looked cool, like the owl bear,
Mhm.
that tiger. Remember
The
when
Tiger
like,
Mom?
the Panther?
yeah, no, it was like the tiger thing, and when they were
No, it was a panther. It was a
It was
panther.
Panther.
Oh,
Yeah, it was
Panther.
It was a panther, like when her when we get introduced to that
It
character.
had like tentacles or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, when that guy. Wait, no, are you talking about in the Coliseum?
Yeah, that's what I'm
I'm
talking
not,
about.
I'm not talking about that.
Oh, what are you talking
Which
about?
one?
Remember
talking
when
about?
we get introduced to the other
Oh, you're talking about like the white cat, no?
yeah, the white cat. You
The
were- you were
white
on-
cat.
Remember he saves the kid from that fish?
from that fish.
The
He goes
little,
in
like-
there.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
Oh, like a-
those
like a-
cat looking things from Skyrim, bro.
Like a Khajiit.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
a
yeah,
Khajiit.
I was like, bro, I'm looking for the name.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit's fucking
And
raw,
like that,
dude.
that
Yeah.
looked cool. Like all the creatures, bro, just
Dude,
felt so
Like the
unique.
CGI looked on point.
It's just
bro.
the
That's what
it's
it
just the
did.
world.
The
The
world
world
was
itself,
amazing.
dude.
Yeah.
They did pretty good on that.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? The world itself. myself, the owl bear. The owl bear reminds me of Magic the Gathering.
Yeah,
Oh,
Because they actually have an owl bear, and obviously it's not white. I believe it's just brown. But it reminds me, like, dude, they could make like a Magic the Gathering movie because like all the crazy shit that there is. You know what I mean? But yeah, the fighting scenes were fucking cool. The comedy was cool too. I like the comedy as well.
The comedy was
funny,
actually pretty good too.
Chris
It
Pine
wasn't too much, not too little. It was just it was on point.
forced.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it just went natural.
No, Chris Pine was fucking. I think my favorite scene was
Yeah.
when they were trying to get that helmet. Remember?
With the wrist.
And so right on the bridge, bro.
Talking about the sorcerer.
He's like,
Oh, yeah.
and the guy's like, oh, you must step on the odd number bricks the odd number bricks first, and then halfway you got to go to the even number bricks, all right? But be very careful because you have to go left, right, left, right. And as that's fucking happening, bro, what's it called? As that's happening,
It's just the bus, Danny. He's not tow.
oh, okay. Well, Danny thought we were being towed, and he was getting ready to start the car. But as that was happening, the other sorcerer, the one that's weak, right? That one, he steps on, like he takes a step, right? And so the whole bridge gets destroyed, right?
Yeah.
And everyone's looking at him like, what the fuck? And the guy that was explaining all of this was looking at him. He was like, I didn't know it started right there. And he just
Yeah.
talking. The guy's making this face, dude. That's just making me fucking laugh, bro.
Yeah,
I was actually laughing like hardcore.
No,
there.
I even saw Mario. I
Yeah.
saw Mario laughing. Yeah, that scene was it was in the trailer as well.
Yeah, it was a trailer.
Yeah, and which would surprise me because I was like, oh, this is a trailer scene, and it made me still laugh hard as fuck, bro. It was the face that really made me laugh, bro. Oh fuck.
And then I think the one I liked was also in the trailer is when they're questioning the dead corpses.
Oh yeah, that was
Oh,
another good
yeah,
one.
dude.
The first part,
Yeah.
the first part where they question the first dead body.
Oh,
and
the
stuff.
questions, yeah.
That shit was funny, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like all the characters were also very likable, dude.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Very likable, man. Like I really enjoyed all the characters.
And each character had like their own, not just like Chris Pine and Holga, like the sorcerer and then the girl with the horns. They all had their own reasons of being a part of this tag team.
Little thief
Mhm.
team, yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
So it made it even more believable.
All right, let me ask you guys this: who would you say is your favorite out of the characters?
I really like the little girl with the horns because she was able to transform into that owl bear. She was able to transform into a rat. Pretty much, she was able to transform into any creature, I believe,
Yeah.
if I'm not wrong. An eagle,
That's
a
true.
hawk, all that stuff.
Mhm.
So I think she would be my favorite.
Hey,
Just because she
Danny.
reminds me of like of a female version of Beast Boy from the Teen
That's
Titans.
true.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't think
but
about
like Daniel, man, I might have to slide. She a baddie, bro. Hey, I whispered to Daddy, like, hey, bro, I'm grabbing her by the horns and going in.
Oh my God.
Hey, what, Mario? She not fine?
Oh shit! I'm just laughing.
Hey, I like gingers, man. I like redheads. All
But
right,
you can't
man.
trust them though.
Oh,
Wait, why not?
Because they're gingers.
What does that mean?
That's a joke.
shit, bro.
I was about to, I was waiting for the punchline. Like, why can't you trust them?
Because they got right here, but you can't trust gingers, man.
Okay.
You
man.
ever
Can't
remember?
trust-
You remember that when we were kids, there was like this YouTuber, and he was ginger, and people would. I forgot.
Oh,
Dude, it's like
my
OG
God.
YouTube,
Yo.
bro. OG YouTube. I'm talking OG YouTube. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
People be like, "Fuck you." Why you?
I have a soul.
Yeah,
He's
bro.
like screaming,
Oh my
I have a
God.
soul, you bitch. Like, all
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
you don't remember
bro.
that?
Nah, I don't think I
It's
remember.
early YouTube,
Like early,
bro.
like 2006. Like I'm talking that old, like OG YouTube, dog.
Shout
Yeah.
out to him, bro.
I wonder what he's doing.
Yeah, man, that's funny as
Bro,
hell.
if you were to make a TikTok like, "Hey, do you remember
Oh.
me?" It would blow up.
Yeah, that's
100%
facts.
it will
That's
blow up.
facts.
Yeah.
But no, man. To answer your question, I think mine would probably be Holga, bro. Her fights
she
were so
was
badass.
She was
bro.
raw,
She
bro.
was
She was.
badass.
Oh my god,
Straight.
dude.
What is it like? Brute? Is that what you would call someone? Like
A brute? Is
Yeah,
there
she
is there a
was like
reason
a
why she's
tank,
so
bro.
strong?
Actually,
Did they explain it? Why?
I don't think
because
they
her
did.
clan was a bunch of
Because her tribe,
warriors,
yeah,
right?
That's what I was
probably.
There
saying.
you go. Then
Yeah.
that's
Probably.
That's
Her
why. 'Cause
lineage
dude,
was-
she was strong as shit, bro.
Yeah.
I was like,
And she
holy
was funny.
Yeah, and she
Yeah.
was funny.
her moments were funny.
Her moments were funny. Remember when she talked about love or shit? And we go see like, oh, we're going to see the person you left your tribe for.
Yeah.
Oh
Right?
yeah.
And we find out. This is funny.
Hey, that caught us off guard. Like
No,
crazy.
and we find out because Holga's tall, right? Normal height, everything.
Yeah.
Her husband.
or
is-
her dude.
Yeah, her dude is short.
He's
Like,
like
short
a-
as shit. I forgot what they're called. I don't know what they're called.
A dwarf?
A dwarf? I don't know.
No, it's not even a dwarf. He's
No,
just
is
like a
it?
small person.
Like a
dude.
Yeah.
small person,
Yep.
right? And then I think me and Hector both looked at Danny at the same time because we both had the same joke in our mind, bro. We're like, Danny, you have a chance, bro. Like, don't give up hope, bro. Oh, hell no.
Wait, Danny's not a dwarf, guys. So you guys don't know.
No, yeah. My bad. It's just, short joke.
No offense to anybody who is.
Yeah.
It's just a little joke within our group because I'm the shortest out of these motherfuckers.
Yeah, you want to say how tall you are, Danny? Or?
Shit, bro. I change it every time I go renew my license, bro.
On a good day.
It got to the point where the lady looked at me and I told her I'm 5'8". She was like,
what?
Sweetheart, you're not 5'8". How tall are you?
No.
She said that to you?
And I was like, come on.
Wait, you actually said that to her?
Yeah.
No way.
She said, sweetheart, you're not 5'8".
She said that. She said,
you're not.
Sweetheart, you're not 5'8". I'm like, man, I know I'm not, but let a motherfucker dream, man. I'm like, let a motherfucker dream, bro. But realistically, I'm about 5'5", 5'4".
Yeah, I'm 5'8", dude. Like, you could tell the difference. I'm 5'8" or 5'9", one of those two.
And Mario's like, well, how tall are you, Mario?
Mario's like
6'3", 6'3 and a half.
Tilly,
I'm
what
gonna say
about you,
6'2".
man?
I think I'm 6'1".
Yeah,
or
bro.
6.
So there's a
Hey,
height
lucky,
difference.
man.
You guys
Yeah.
can tell, motherfucker. I always tell these guys they look like my security.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, low key, right?
What about you, Tilly? Who was your favorite character?
Yeah.
I think I have to like the sorcerer.
I was about to say, dude,
Yeah,
he was cool.
At the very end.
And like the character development too.
For him, yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
I
For
like that
him,
too.
for him, and even like the main character and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The whole goal of like trying to get his daughter back, and obviously get the stone or whatever
Yeah.
to resurrect his wife.
Yeah.
And obviously, I guess we'll just fast forward to the end. There's a scene where Helga is, she's dying.
Yeah, because she got stabbed.
Yeah, I'm like, oh shit, are they actually gonna kill her?
blade-
But me, I'm like, no, they're not, right? I'm like, okay, that's what movies does sometimes. They try to get your ass. And so the the character development with the main character is like, holy shit, like I'm gonna save her using this awakening tablet,
Yeah.
whatever, instead of my wife.
Yep.
And then before he does that, we get that flashback of where like he just sees his wife, and it goes back to the flashback that we saw where she says, "You just gotta let it go." Like, let the dragonfly go when they were trying to catch it and shit. And I'm like, damn, actually.
But you know what I also like too?
Go ahead. Yeah.
When they show Holga kind of like caring for her more.
Caring for the daughter.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She was the
that's a
mom.
second mom, right?
It was kind of like,
Essentially, yeah.
So I'm
bro,
like, it makes sense.
it was kind of as if like, bro, like, yeah, like that's not her mom, but like to the daughter,
That
that
mother
was her
figure.
mom.
That
No,
mother
absolutely.
figure, yeah.
Yeah.
It's because she wasn't old enough to know her mom. It's because she died when she was still a baby.
Right.
Yeah.
So she never got a chance to meet her.
yeah, that's true. Another funny moment that I really liked was when that one guy that they met, the dude that he he was almost turned into one of those red sorcerers. The guy, dude, that his fight scene.
Oh, the guy that
I forgot his name, dude.
was explaining the bridge. That guy.
Explaining the bridge,
him?
yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dude, his fight scene there with the bridge and shit, that was fucking raw. But anyways,
I
it
asleep
was the
for
one
that.
where like
Oh, he was
where like
walking?
he was walking away.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do you
I know
remember?
what you're talking about.
Or
Yeah.
like he's walking like
when
after,
they're on the beach and he's saying bye to like Chris Pine and like their team.
Yeah.
He was like, oh, bye. And like, look at him go, walking in a straight line. Oh, there's a rock coming. Is he gonna go around it? Oh, and he's stepping over the
Yeah.
rock. He's still going straight.
Like he just walks in a straight line. He says that first. He's like, he's just walking in a straight line. Like he's just looking at him wandering away. He's like, oh wait, there's a rock. Is he gonna go over it or around it? Oh, he went over it because he just walks over it. He's just walking all.
Yep.
And then after they cut back, right? They're
Cut back to the horn chick.
yeah,
and
the sorcerer is trying to figure out that helmet because that helmet disenchants spells.
Yeah.
And they need to disenchant a spell
That's
in
on a
the
door.
kingdom
Yeah.
where they stash the treasure that they're trying to get after to steal from them. Basically, do like a Robin Hood type shit. I'm assuming, right? Was that the whole goal? No, the goal was to give it to their
Oh wait. What?
to.
So they wanted to get
I
into the
forgot.
treasure room so they can take back that tablet.
Well, he also promised to give it back to the people too, right?
Yeah.
The
Yeah, I
treasure
think
and
so. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay. So that happened. So that was their goal. And fuck, where was I going with this, man? Oh yeah. So
I
that's
think-
where it cuts.
No,
Like,
'cause
what-
you were talking about how when the joke part that you found funny.
Yeah, I was just explaining the helmet. So in that scene, the sorcerer is trying to get this helmet to work, and as he's talking with the girl who like shapeshifts,
Yeah.
we still see the guy in the background walking away.
Yeah, I look at you. I'm like, bro, dude, he's still looking. Look.
Yeah, he's still there, like walking away. That shit was funny. Dude. Let's see. What else was there? Was there any other funny moments that you guys really fuck with? I'm sure there was other ones, bro, but I just like...
We just can't remember.
It's just bro. Like, this movie in general is just like a fun movie, dude.
Mm-hmm. And the pace was great, too.
Yeah, the pace was great.
Danny, you fell asleep, bro.
From what I saw. That's why
20 minutes I saw. Good pace.
The pace clearly wasn't good to you, bro. You fell asleep. Dude, Danny fell asleep in Scream 6. He fell asleep in John Wick 4.
Yeah,
you slept in John Wick?
You slept through John Wick?
Yeah, bro.
And
it's funny because
saw it with his family.
I've never seen a John Wick film before until 4. I saw the very last film.
Yeah,
it's because my parents invited me.
Why'd you go? I mean,
because my dad invited me. He's like, hey, Gordo, you want to go see John Wick? He's like, John Wick. I'm like, what? He's like, John Wick. I'm like, what the hell's a John Wick, Dad? Like, what the hell are you saying? And he was like, Wick, like John Wick. I'm like, motherfucker, then just say John Wick. Don't say John Wick.
Bro, they Mexican, bro.
That's how Mexican parents be, bro.
Instead
of saying Target, they say Target.
True.
Target.
Yeah.
Wait, how did they say Walmart?
Walmart.
Oh.
Yeah. Instead of Facebook, they just say face.
Yeah, but like to me, I'm like, Danny, like, I think you just can't watch movies no more, bro.
Shit, bro. Maybe, man.
Like you, like every single one.
I get a little too comfortable on them seats. You know what I'm saying?
Should we just get like
bro?
the bets?
No, I think like Danny just can't hang the 2-hour runtime, man. Cause that's another thing. This movie was 2 hours, or a little over 2 hours.
Something minutes.
2 hours and
like
15 minutes.
15 minutes.
Nah, I'm good, bro. I'm good.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, damn, Danny, you can't fucking. You know what I mean? You can't last a movie and stuff.
No, the day I sleep on a Marvel film, like during. You know the Marvel film. That's when it's over, bro.
Have you fell asleep?
No.
So you haven't fell asleep in a Marvel film? Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see. Okay, we talked about the fight scenes. We liked how they introduced the characters,
choreography,
cinematography.
Story, yeah.
Like this movie was just good overall, man.
I
don't think there was anything. I don't think there was anything that I saw like I had nitpicks. Like
no.
I don't know, Mario, did you? Is there anything where you like nitpick?
I know how you said like the emotional parts were good for you. I'm gonna say they were fine for me because I didn't really buy like, you know how they try to make it sad with the daughter there at the end, like how he really cares for his daughter
and
his wife and shit.
Wait, what part?
Like throughout the movie, there'll be parts where like they'll throw the flashback with his wife when they're in bed and there's like that blue dragonfly.
I bought that scene.
Or in the very beginning, all that shit. I wish there was more of it.
I bought that scene.
Like it was fine. Like I thought I was like, oh yeah, it's good. But at the end, you know, when Holga was dying and the daughter was there.
Yeah, that scene was. Like,
I was just like, I don't know, something about that scene. I was like, I don't know. It made me realize I'm like, I wish I had more with the daughter.
Low key, right?
You know what I mean? Because
really
any
get that
moment
much.
that was like serious, that could have been like like the moment. Here's a perfect example. When he first comes back, like when he comes back to not when he first comes back, when he has all his crew, he has a helmet, and they're ready to put the plan in action to save the daughter, get the treasure, and get the fuck out of there. He finds his daughter, right?
Yeah.
He goes in that room and he's like, "I'm so sorry. I know I wasn't the best father or whatever the fuck." He's like, "You know what? I wasn't a good father, and I wasn't there for you.
Yeah.
But I'm doing all this so that I can fix that. Like, will you please give me another shot?" And I'm like, wow, there it is. That's it. This is what I was waiting for.
And then we get
and then it's the Red Witch in disguise, and we're like,
That's
well,
her.
fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that did get me, bro.
Because I was like, yo, this is actually a good scene. Like, I'm buying the relationship. If that was a real scene, then I would have bought the scene where she was crying over Helga a whole lot more. Even though they showed us her and Helga doing like mother and daughter shit, even though it's not a real mother. And she's like, yeah, I'm looking at it, but I just don't feel the connection.
I get what you mean.
That's true.
Bro.
That's true.
So I just wish I had more of the daughter. The mother I bought more, which is why I said that most those connections with those characters were fine. I'm not gonna say they were bad.
Yeah.
Just that one scene was bad with the daughter at the end,
Right.
Helga dying. But overall, I think it was fine. That was probably a critique I have of this movie.
That's true. Now that I think about it at the end, but everything else, like with the dragonfly scene, I bought that. I actually really like that scene.
No, that was a good scene.
Yeah. Yeah, that scene I really liked. Okay, let's see. Was there? I think I was gonna mention something else, bro. I thought it was kind of funny the relationship between the sorcerer and the fucking
the horn chick.
Yeah, the horn chick.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. How she didn't want to be
Like,
with
bro,
him in the
like
beginning.
yeah, like he literally just straight up said, yeah, she just didn't like me because of my self-esteem.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Like you were.
He just admitted to himself like he told these people like, yeah, I was pretty much like a little bitch, bro. She didn't like that.
Yeah, like he like would literally say like, oh, like, yeah, she just didn't like me just for existing. I remember there's like a scene like along those lines. He said that like, oh, it's just for existing. Oh, when he meets her, he's like, hey, don't you remember me?
Oh yeah,
He's like,
like, who are you?
He's like, who are you? He's like, you know.
Oh yeah, I think
I tried to court
you.
you one time.
And,
Remember?
yeah, and you said you just didn't like me just for me, like me being me, like some shit.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I made me laugh, bro. I'm like, god damn.
I was like, hell,
that was tough,
bro.
man. It's an evil world.
It reminded me of Aradu.
It was an evil
Shout
world.
out to Aradu. If Aradu listens to us, Everardo, he's another close friend of ours. Yeah, John Wick 4 guys. Yeah, he was in our John Wick 4 review. But yeah, that's what that's what he reminded me of. But yeah, overall, man, this movie was just very fun, dude. I wouldn't say the story itself like is very like
strong
or like super unique. Like it's just generic type of betrayal, revenge type of thing. But everything else was cool, like the choreography. Honestly though, I kind of wish there was a bit more fight scenes. Just from what I remember, I can only remember like 4. But yeah,
I'm trying to remember the first one. What was the first one?
The first one was when
Was it with
Helga?
Holga?
Helga and the guy they were about to get killed. And,
and
he was out there, and that was badass. And I thought it was kind of funny, the dude trying to break free and shit.
Yeah,
he was like yelling, "Yeah, we got it, we got him now."
You go, Holga, you got this, girl.
Yeah, while he's like trying to break free. But I think my favorite fight scene, I think the one with Holga, the one where she's in the kingdom.
In the armory room?
In the army room.
That was a good one.
I think that one might be my favorite one.
But bro, she kind of went John Wick, bro, where like she took down like 15, 20 like soldiers.
Yeah, bro.
That shit was clean. I like the part where when they were like she was like fighting over where the molten shit was at, you know what I'm talking about?
Lava.
Or like threw a soldier in there.
Yeah, she threw a soldier, and I was like, "Oh, fuck
that shit was badass.
Bro, that shit."
Yeah, bro. It was impressive because like, she took down like 15 dudes or whatever, and like usually, it kind of almost hits like she almost reached Mario's record. Mario usually takes down 20 guys.
Oh my god, this motherfucker.
Mario usually takes out 20 guys in a weekend. So like,
hell no, that's you, boy.
So that's why I think that's what really impressed me. Holy shit, bro! Like she almost like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? She almost broke Mario's record, right?
Hell no, your record is 10 dudes a night. What are you talking about?
Dumbass. You hear this, man? But yeah, that shit was fucking cool. And like I said, the last fight scene where they were all teaming up on that witch, where the camera was just like panning away and like circling her, I guess, and they were just doing their own thing. Like it was like some MCU shit, dude. Like that shit was fucking raw, dude.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was just overall good, and I mean, I think we pretty much. Well, I think we pretty much covered everything. To be honest, I don't think there's anything more that we can say. So like, Danny, let's go with you, bro. Like just final thoughts, and then we can go with your rating.
Honestly, bro, I am gonna give this movie. You know what? For its like creativity and everything good about it. Like I'm not looking at the reviews of other people. Just my own personal opinion. The creativity was there, the story was there, the cinematography, the choreography, the acting and the talent was all there. Call me crazy, man. I'm gonna have to give this one like 8.5.
Okay.
To be honest,
8.5. That's fair. That's actually fair.
Just because it was overall a great movie, even though I just fell asleep. But from what I saw, it was great. It was an amazing film.
Yeah, Mario. Final thoughts and your rating? What you got?
This was overall a very good movie.
Mm-hmm.
Do I think it's like a masterpiece? I'm gonna say no. I think it's a masterpiece. I do have a critique. My only critique, like I said, is like I wasn't really fully invested into like the daughter-dad relationship, or even I was more invested with the wife and the father.
That's true.
But that's not even saying much either. I wish they would have done a better job, or just done more screen time with them, or maybe in the beginning just give us more like a backstory with it,
right?
Spend more time on it.
Yeah.
But No, man, this thing is a lot more goods than that my one critique, man. The CGI was amazing.
That's true, bro. I don't think I had many fucking anything bad about it.
Mm-hmm. No, man, the CGI looked amazing. I bought the chemistry between these characters. I bought the acting. They all did an amazing job. Chris Pine basically did a Chris Pine movie. How I remember, because how he acts here, bro, is kind of how he acts in Star Trek. I'm not gonna lie.
I've never seen Star Trek.
Well, have you seen the ones where he's in? It's kind of like the same thing, honestly. I was like, you know what? He's reminding me of Star Trek. But honestly, this probably be my favorite Chris Pine movie, honestly. But what's it called? The story was good. I think it was a very good movie, a very good story. What else? The villain, the Red Witch.
Mm-hmm. She's OP, bro.
Listen, here's another thing I
like
like.
Some Scarlet Witch shit.
The world building was very good in this movie.
Yeah.
Because this Red Witch, she's not. Yes, she was the bad guy of this movie, but she's not the overall bad guy.
Mm-mm.
She's like the bad guy's henchman.
Yeah.
And that's what this Witch was. Remember that one scene where she was like, I forgot what the fuck she was doing, but she was in a room by herself, right?
Oh, she was
talking to that, like, that faint figure. We can kind of see it.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, so you're the real bad guy. I was like, okay. It was kind of spooky, not gonna lie, because like, dude,
there was like jump scares in this film too.
Yeah,
there's a few jump scares that low key got me, bro. I was like, oh shit.
So my hope is I kind of hope they make a sequel and that guy's like the main villain, because obviously throughout this movie we're being hinted as there's like a bigger goal in here, in this small story between this like our little gang team over here trying to save their daughter and steal the money from the rich. It's kind of a bigger overall threat with this main villain, this dude who sabotaged the original, like his ruler.
Right.
Remember, because in that backstory, he's like, oh, they sabotaged the original ruler.
Yeah.
And all that shit. So I was like, oh, fuck, because they're trying to take over the world or some shit like that. I don't really remember that well.
To make them like zombies or like their
an undead army.
Yeah.
That's another thing we forgot to mention. Their army, bro, they don't die, bro. Because remember in the scene with
true.
He killed them all. He's like, oh, we don't have enough time. I'm like, what do you mean you just killed them all? Just think about the undead. They don't stay undead. They don't stay dead. And you see them get back up and shit. But I hope they make a sequel, bro, because I think there is potential for a sequel when it comes to this movie, man. Because we'll probably just see it with those guys. But what's it called? I'll just recap everything. It was good. Out of 10, I'll probably give it.
No shit.
I'll probably give.
Say it, girl.
I'm probably gonna give this one a 9.
I was about to say, bro, I'm stuck on it. Yeah.
I think I'll give this one a 9, bro. I think did it reach my expectations? Yes. But did it surpass my expectations? No.
Right.
That's why I'm gonna give it a 9.
All right.
And I do, like I said, I have that one critique with like the Chris Pine's wife and daughter.
Another thing that I forgot to mention is like I really liked the attention to detail to forward the plots. Like in the film, like, you know, with all the obstacles they're going through.
Mm-hmm.
For example, one of them is how Holga wants to go back to like her house, whatever, to meet that guy just to pick up some stuff. And while she's there, she's like, "Oh, I can see that you kept that walking cane.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
That walking cane for us. Oh yeah, well you could take it if you want, right? Like just we didn't think of anything of it." And later we see she takes it in the bag, and we thought it's funny. It's like, that's funny because she took it back, whatever. But later we know that it's a fucking staff, and they use that in order to cross that bridge that one dude destroyed.
Bro, I told Thea, I'm like, bro, that's literally Portal.
Yeah, like a portal. Yeah. So those types of those types of things, those types of details, I really did like. I liked how it just flowed. I liked the obstacles that that was thrown at them, and I enjoyed how they overcame them.
Right.
Like everything just,
you know what I mean?
Everything just made sense.
Yeah.
And like, oh, okay, I believe that.
Yeah.
There was no really like a bunch of
like there was never moments that I was like what? Like Scream 6, right? Like there was never moments like that. Like, man, what the fuck are we watching? Like, what is it? Like, what the fuck is that?
Right.
So yeah, that's one thing I want to give credit to, and I would say so I want to say that, and yeah, dude, I'm agree with Mario, man. I think I give it a 9.
Okay.
You gave an 8.5 because you fucking fell asleep.
The only reason is because I fell asleep. Yeah, but from
the
really
world
good. That I saw, and like what I witnessed at the very end, like it was fucking dope.
Yeah. So, Teely, bro,
what about
your final thoughts and your rating, bro?
Honestly, I like the chemistry a lot. The jokes were not really too forced neither. I was actually laughing.
Jokes felt really natural, bro.
Which is I kind of like this movie, dude. I could see myself actually like rewatching it later on.
That's facts, dude. It's a fun movie,
enjoyable
dude.
movie, man.
And like Mario said too, there's more potential to have another sequel in it.
That's
and
facts.
with Dungeons and Dragons, I mean, your imagination is your limit at this point.
That's
Facts.
absolutely true, dude.
And they have so much shit to
Potential.
draw upon,
Yeah,
bro.
exactly.
To get inspiration from.
So much potential.
I mean, overall, probably like a 9.
A 9 too. Okay,
I'll
so
stick with a 9.
Not bad.
so recap: Danny 8.5,
Yup.
Mario, me, and Teely, we give it a 9. And go. I mean, since you already watched this podcast, I'm assuming you already seen the movie. But if you guys haven't, and you guys, we just spoiled shit for you, whatever. But go check out the movie.
Yeah, it was really worth it.
Yeah, dude, it's definitely a fun
Even
movie.
if you're
One
watching
thing
the
I wanna-
spoiler, the spoiler version of
Uh-huh.
the podcast, just still watch it for your
Yeah.
own like
Yep.
entertainment.
That's facts.
Bro, one thing I want to say, bro.
Hmm.
One thing I've been telling Hector this, but I told him this before, but I'll mention. I don't know if I ever said it on the podcast. If I did, I apologize. But one thing I noticed now is that a lot of movies, before the movie starts, it's the cast of the movie, right? And they're all sitting there,
yeah.
right?
Oh, yeah.
And they're all like, "Hey, if you're watching this, that means you are at a movie theater and you're watching this movie. Thank you so much for coming to the movie theater and supporting us because you're doing it the right way. You're experiencing a movie how it's supposed to be experienced at a movie theater. So thank you so much and please enjoy our movie."
They're basically
And I'm
saying,
just like-
thanks for paying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks for giving me money, right? But I feel like they're only doing that because of what happened during COVID, bro. No one went to the movie theater, so that
Oh,
fucked them
yeah.
up,
Yep.
right? So they're like, hey,
Mhm.
let's not have COVID again. Like, I want a job. Or
That's
some shit
true.
like that.
Because
You know what I
Scream
mean?
6 had that.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I feel like we're gonna start seeing that a whole lot more, bro.
That's true.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I didn't really realize that, but now I think
Better
about
get
it,
some
yeah.
autographs after the films. Then.
Yeah, that's true.
That's facts, bro.
But yeah, guys, so that's gonna do it, man, for our review. This movie was definitely really cool, really fun. We all enjoyed it relatively, even though Danny, hit his
Fell
own
asleep,
issues.
man,
Wait, man, should we talk
I had
about
my
the end
own
credit
little
scene, even though it was small?
What credit scene?
The
The end
most-
credit,
Yeah,
or the mid credit scene, even though it was small.
All right, go ahead, Mario. Yeah, I completely
Okay,
forgot about
it's
it.
small little details. It's not a big anything big. Just a little small little like gag. So basically, when they were on their way to find this helmet, they had to go to a graveyard and ask a bunch of undead people questions like, "Hey, where'd you take the helmet?" All that bullshit, right?
Yeah.
And basically, before they dip, they were talking to someone, and you're allowed to ask these undead people 5 questions, right? And then they'll die again after that 5th question, right?
Yeah.
So they're asking this dude, right? And they think that they're on their 5th and last question. So Chris Pine asks him a question. He's like, "What's your favorite book or whatever? What the fuck?" And he just walks away, right? And the guy's like, "Wait a minute, guys, that was your 4th question.
Yeah,
What are you
and they
doing?"
just
So
leave
then,
him.
and then they walk away and it cuts. And we're like, "Oh, what the fuck, poor dude," right? And so the movie ends. Mid credit scene comes back. He's like, "So, is no one gonna come over here and answer my 5th question?" And we're like, "Ah, poor motherfucker. This man can't go back to being dead, bro. What the hell?"
Yeah, he's just there alone, bro. Still alive.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that was just it, man. If there's a mid-credit scene, it's a little gag, nothing serious. You can dip after. You
Yeah.
don't really care
want
about
a little
that.
laugh out of it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or if you want a little laugh, just look at Danny.
They couldn't think of anything, bro.
Yeah, I couldn't think of it. I was trying really hard. I'm like, fuck. That usually doesn't happen.
I was gonna say because like
I usually
they
have
don't know what
things-
Danny looks like. They don't know.
Yeah. I usually have something like really fast, but
Uh-huh.
I just didn't have it right there. So that's why I just fuck. Look at Danny. Or if you want a little laugh, watch. Yeah, see, I can't. Okay. Anyways, guys. With that being said, guys, that's gonna be our review. Thank you guys so much for listening. And remember, don't let your past haunt you guys. Take care.
Peace.
Be safe,
Peace.
guys. Peace out.